by saying that if we don't cancel his passport, he will stop releasing videos. Did you or anyone from Zaldico's team approach Malakanyang or the President's office?
Nako, yun na.
No, I did not.
Meron ba siyang pruweba na halimbawa ang First Lady involved doon sa cartel?
Yes, nakita ko na. Text message.
Ayun na nga sa mga kababayan ho nating naghahanap sa atin sa comment section. Medyo nagpahinga lang ho tayo ng konti, no? Kasi meron ho tayong inasikaso, kaya medyo na busy ho tayo, kaya hindi nyo ho ako nakita sa ating mga nakalipas na video. Pero dito sa video na to, tuloy-tuloy na naman ho ang ating paggawa ng reaction video. Dito sa video na to, pag-usapan ho natin itong interview nitong si Atty. Ronday dito kay Ma'am Karen Davila, na kung saan lumabas na naman ho ang pagiging sinungaling nitong si Marcos Jr. Hindi naman pala kinausap. At halimbawa ho mga kababayan, kung ako si Zaldico, hindi ko na ho uobligahan ang aking abogado na makipagkasundo pa sa administrasyon o maghanap pa ng deal sa administrasyon. Kesyo para hindi na daw siya maglabas ng video. Kinausap daw ho siya nitong kampo nitong si dating appropriation chairperson Zaldico. Dito sa video na to, naku, medyo seryoso ho ata itong dalawa na to. Siguro pinapaliwanag ni Zaldico ay nitong si Martin Romualdez dito kay Zaldico yung mga sinabi nitong si Liza Araneta Marcos dito kay Martin Romualdez. Kaya siguro sila uusap dito sa video na to. Pero bago yan, isang like at isang subscribe. Masaya na ho tayo dyan sa gusto sumali sa ating community. Yung join button nandyan lang ho sa baba. Ayun na nga mga kababayan, yung intensity ho natin ngayon. Medyo alalay lang. Ika nga kalmado lang ho tayo ngayong mga panahon na to. Siguro sa mga susunod na 2-3 araw, medyo kalmado. Pero pagka naging okay na ho talaga yung ating pagbanat, talagang tuloy-tuloy na yung maraming nakakamiss dun sa mga video natin, yung balagbag talaga kaso hindi naman ho pwedeng mayat maya ngayon babalagbag tayo. Hindi mo maaari yun. Pero maraming salamat pa rin ho sa mga kababayan nating naghahanap sa atin sa mga nakalipas na video natin. Medyo malungkot daw pagka wala tayo reaction ito na, babalagbag na ho tayo mga kababayan. Unahin na ho muna natin itong itong kay Zaldico at kay Martin Romualdez. Game! Siguro sabi dito ni Zaldico, siguro sabihin mo kay boss, yung 100 billion okay na. Ayan Nako, mukhang seryoso itong dalawa. Tatlo na yung sa akin sa Ford Spark Blood. Yung 25 billion ni boss, ready na. Eto na ho, punta na ho tayo dito sa dito kay ito ho yung mga naglabas ang mga audio recording daw di umano netong si Liza Araneta Marcos, na kung saan gusto ho niya kasing ipakita sa sambay ng Pilipino na hindi siya nakikialam sa day-to-day operation ng Malakanyang. Pero sa ating nakikita at doon sa huling videong ilinabas netong si Zaldico, talagang di umano itong si Liza Araneta Marcos, marami ho palang hawak yan ng mga transaksyon dyan sa Malakanyang. Ibang klase mapa sibuyas, mapa asukal, mapa bigas. Base doon sa video ni Zaldico, ito daw ali na to. Naknantaw ka, madam, di po ba kayo nagsasawa sa pera? Diba tayo nga, meron lang tayong maisip na figure, yung tipong magkaganito lang ako, okay na ako. Magkano ba yung figure PH? 1,000, pwede na masaya. Diba? Yung karamihan sa atin, diba? Yung pangarap lang, maka 100,000 piso lang na ipon sa bangko, masaya na. Emergency, tapos merong konting ipon kung sakaling gusto magnegosyo, mga ganun lang. Pero itong mga kababayan, bilyon na ho pinag-uusapan, hindi pa ho sila makontento. Pakinggan ho natin. Ito ho yung isa sa mga kumalat na video ni Liza Araneta Marcos, na kung saan di umano kausap niya dito si Katunying. Ibinabalita niya, binibigyan niya ho ng scoop itong si Katunying kung anong mga nangyayari dyan sa Malakanyang. Pakinggan ho natin ito mga kababayan.
Hi Katunying, how are you?
Hi, Katsunying. How are you? Lakasan ko para marinig nyo.
Afternoon, how are you?
Oh.
Okay, so this is my latest Marites Speak is out. No more.
Ito pa lang si Katsunying. Nakakakuha ho pala siya ng latest Marites, ha? Kay Liza Araneta Marcos pa, matindi. Narinig niyo ang pangalan ni Katsunying. Ulitin ho natin, baka hindi nyo narinig, oh.
No. Hi, afternoon, how are you? Okay, so this is my latest Marites Speak is out. No more chief of staff, no more nothing.
No more chief of staff, no more nothing. Sino ba chief of staff niya noon? Si Atty. Vicata yun, di ba?
Umalis na siya, i-practice staff. He, between you and I, he even tried to sweet talk mo. Meron ko ikwento dito na parang kawawa naman siya, ganyan-ganyan yung pamilya niya. And Bon just stood firm and said, it's untenable. I think you have to go. Mag-break ka muna to. Mag-ano. And then, bahala na ako. Balihahin na sa out na siya. So that's the end of that. Another thing that's been brewing is Trixie naman, nagwawala. Paying ito, I said it to you, but don't say it from me. I'll kill you if you say patay ako. Okay, bye-bye, love ya.
Love ka pala eh. Katsunying, love ka pala eh. Sana all love. Love you daw, sabi ni Kokak, Katsunying. Pambihira, oh. Ito ho yung panahon na, again linawin ho natin, hindi ho sinibak itong si Atty. Vic Rodriguez. Siya ho ay nag-resign. At tayo ho base sa mga nangyari sa mga nakalipas na panahon, nasubaybayan ho natin yan. Kung paano ho siya binaboy ng administrasyon. Actually, noong mga panahon na, hindi naman natin kilala yung si Atty. Vic. Na ano lang ho tayo dyan sa mama na yan, noong unti-unti na siyang kumbaga lagi siyang kasama ni Tatay Digong. Kasi hindi mo naman malalapitan kasi Tatay Digong kung may bagay ka. Ika nga kung durugista ka, gumagamit, adik ka, hindi mo pwedeng lapitan si Tatay Digong. Galit yung sa adik, saka sa mga durugista. Noong nakikita ho natin, kunyari doon sa mga presko niya noong January, si PRRD, Atty. Vic, Congressman Unga, magkakasama sila eh. Sabi ko, anong meron dito kay Atty. Vic? But yung tipong kasama niya si dating Pangulo. Kasi anong malaking bagay ho yung mga kababayan. Yung mapasama ho kayo pagka nagsalita itong si dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Oo, marami ho siyang nakakasama. Pero pagka ikaw inendorso ka pa niyan, di ba? Inendorso ka pa niyan, pagka tumakbo ka, ibang usapan na ho yung mga kababayan. Ibig sabihin, meron hong nakita itong si dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte dyan sa mama na yan. Tingnan si Senator Dante Marcoleta. Si dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte ba ho, ang ika nga nagpapapunta dyan, nagpapahanap dyan kasi nakita ho niya may prinsipyo ang mama. Kaya nakakasigurado ho tayo, yung lahat ng mga individual na inendorso ni dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte nung nagdaang eleksyon, mapagkakatiwalaan ho natin yan. At kung sakaling tumakbo man ho sila sa susunod na eleksyon, suportahan pa rin ho natin sila. Ito ho tayo. Ito si Vince Dizon, nakala mo meron talagang bitaw eh. Ito, sige, pakinggan ho muna natin itong mga birada nitong si Boying dito. Ang tanong ho ng mga media dito kay na Boying Remulla at Vince Dizon, kung anong masasabi nila doon sa mga naging revelasyon nitong si Zaldico, pakinggan ho natin itong mga kababayan.
Sa haba at saka sa dami, wala ako halos oras panoorin yan. And sorry, I cannot comment on that. Umuwi na lang siya at patotohanan niya yung sinasabi niya. I think this is the best way to do it. Ako, sasagot ako doon.
Teka lang, bago ka sumagot doon, ito naman si Vince Dizon, masyadong atat, bida-bida. Balik muna natin kay Boying Remulla, ha? Bago mo siya pauwiin, sabihan mo muna yung kabrad mo, huwag siya patayin. Sabihin mo doon sa kabrad mo, huwag siya patayin. Kasi base daw di umano, kay Zaldico. Yun daw brad nito, pagka daw umuwi siya ng Pilipinas, papagurgur siya. Sabi mo sa brad mo, huwag siya gurgurin. Siguro sa ganon, makakauwi itong si Zaldico. Magkaroon siya ng confidence na umuwi siya ng Pilipinas. Kasi ganito ho yun mga kababayan. Kung ang tanong ho dito, yung mga ordinaryong Pilipino ho ba, kung sakaling umuwi si Saldico pagkatapos ng mga revelasyon niya, yung galit ho ba na ika nga kumukulo sa kanilang mga damdamin, kagaya pa rin ho ba ng dati? Hindi na. Kung dati gusto ho nating kumuha ng stick at ituhog kay Saldico at litsunin ho siya ng dahan-dahan, hindi na ho ngayon ang suma. Baka, hindi na ho ngayon kung tayo makakita kay Saldico. Hindi ho natin gagawin yun. Hindi ho siya hero Hindi ho siya hero. Meron ho siyang pananagutan. Pero ayaw ho natin siyang mapaslang. Kasi isa ho siya sa magiging susi kung paano ma-uncover. Actually, na-uncover na kung paano ika nga, ano pa ba kailangan ni Saldico? Nakita na ho, ilinabas na ho lahat. Gusto pa rin na sambay ng Pilipino kay Adik. Magagawa natin. Yung talaga mundo. Diba? Okay na, yari lamang na ilabas na pala lahat ni Saldico. Bigyan nyo na siya kay Marty Romualdez.
Ako, sasagot ako doon. Sasagot ako. Paunahin na muna natin si Justice. Kasi,
Si Justice, paunahin nyo na muna. Baka lumpad papilukan yan.
I think you should go home.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You were saying...
Ang tanong. Itong mga unggoy na to, yung mga taga-ICI, itong si Vince Dizon, inosente si Marcos Jr. Sa kabila ng pagpirma ni Marcos Jr. sa budget, sa kabila ng nagdudumilat ng mga ebidensya, yung mga tauhan niya, involved dito sa corruption na to, inosente pa rin si Marcos Jr. Para dito sa mga ogag na to.
Saying something, sir.
about the Zaldico, nakaigang video na ba? 5? Season 2 na ba? Ganito na gang.
Oh.
Ganito na gang. Lahat tayo pwede mag-Facebook live.
Yan.
Diba? Lahat. Kahit sino pwede mag-Facebook live.
Totoo naman, lahat pwede mag-Facebook Live. Pero hindi lahat naging appropriation chairperson ng 3 taon ng administrasyon. Boom.
Ang test dyan, uuwi ba siya o hindi?
Masisigurado mo ba siyang hindi siya papatayin pagka umuwi siya? Kung ako si Saldico, di ako uwi. Ako na nagsasabi sa inyo. Kung ako si Saldico, ako yung ginawang appropriation chairperson sa loob ng 3 taon. At akong trumabaho sa lahat ng pagnanakaw sa administrasyon ni Marcos Jr. Hindi ako uwi. Ba't uwi ako? Papatayin ako eh. Alam niyo mga kababayan, walang individual na gumawa ng mga ganyang klaseng kabalbalan. Alam na niyang mapapahamak siya tapos uuwi pa siya. Yung kay dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte, iba usapan niyo. Umuwi siya dahil sa pagmamahal sa bayan. Umuwi siya dahil sa pagkatitiwala sa ating justice system. Anong nangyari? Mga adik yung mga nakaupo. Hindi ho nila respeto. Simple. Bring to competent judicial authority. Ginawa nila? Hindi. Paano tayo makakasigurado dito kay Saldico? Yan nga, nagnakaw na, yumaman na sa pwesto, di ba? Pinagbigyan yung napakaraming insertion ng administrasyon, tapos uuwi pa siya. Si Tatay Digong ho, walang ginawang masama. Ginawa niya lang trabaho niya sa pagiging presidente. Nakatanggap po siya ng parehas na trato dito sa administrasyon na to. Dito sa gobyerno to, dito sa ating justice system. Hindi ho. Hindi ko inahalin tulad si Saldico kay dating Pangulong Malayo ho. Si dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte, hero yan para sa atin. Yang si Saldico, tulisan ho yan. Hindi ko natin sila pwedeng. Pero doon nga ho natin mapapakita kung bakit hindi pwedeng umuwi si Saldico. Kung yung tao na walang ginawang masama, pinadala sa The Hague, Netherlands, hindi rin respeto ang proseso ng batas, due process. Ano ang panghahawakan nung isang alam na niya sa sarili niya na gumawa siya ng kabalbalan?
Uuwi ba siya o hindi? Yun ang test dyan.
Hindi siya uwi. Dinediretso na kita, Vince. Puputi na lahat ng buhok mo, pati burnik mo, lahat na, pati bulbul mo sa kilikili. Puputi na yan, hindi siya uwi.
Kung uuwi siya,
Oh.
then, sabi nga ni Pangulo, pwede tayo magharap-harap, mag-usap tayo. Sabi nga ni Pangulo, nandito lang ako, Zaldi, sabi niya.
Tignan natin sa 2028 pagka umuwi siya, subukan natin silang pagharap-harapin. Dali natin sila sa Blue Ribbon Committee. Sa 21 Congress tayo mag-usap-usap. Tingin mo, magandang ideya.
I'm here, come home, face the music. Ano?
Kala mo naman may tira talaga. Yun lang pala sasabihin niya. Ikaw naman, Vince, sabihin ko na sa'yo, pumuti na lahat ng bulbul mo sa katawan, buhok mo sa katawan. mas gugustuhin ko pang hindi umuwi sa saldi ko. Bakit ka mo? Kanino sa inyo dyan, mas naniniwala ako sa sinasabi ni saldi ko. Bakit? Una sa lahat, naging appropriation chairperson siya. Nasaan ka nung pinag-uusapan nila yung 100 billion na insertion? Baka wala ka pa nga sa gobyerno nun eh. DOTR ka nun. Okay, DOTR ka. Wala kang kaalam-alam, Brad. Noong tinatrabaho nila yung kaperahan sa House of Representatives, Committee on Appropriation, nasaan kayo? Wala. Ni isa sa inyo dyan walang nakakaalam kung anong tunay na nangyari doon. Siya lang at siya. Ngayon ang tanong, pinaniniwalaan natin. Oo. Wala nang mawawala kay saldi ko. Di ba? Hindi na ho yan uupo sa pamahalaan. Tapos na ho ang karera rin saldi ko. Wala siyang anak na gustong maging senador, gustong maging presidente, o gustong maging kung ano pa man. Wala. Wala, tapos na si saldi ko. Finish, ika nga. Finish na ho si saldi ko. Ika nga kahit ano pang ilabas niya ngayong punto na to, wala na, tapos na. Ano pang gagawin niya? Yun na ho ang sukdulan ng kanyang karera. Kaya kahit na mag-all out siya dito sa isa na to, okay lang. Diba? Okay. Sa inyo dyan, ano pa ba mga ambition nyo? Ikaw baka gusto maging senador. Si Boying Remulla, marami siyang multo sa nakaraan. Kailangan niyang taguan sa susunod na administrasyon. Sa gusto at sa ayaw nyo, magpipresidente si BP Sara. Yun ang sinisigurado ko. Dito na ho tayo. Dito, lagay ko lang itong nagbubulungan dito. Itong dalawang unggoy na to. Tapos pakinggan ho natin ang interview nitong si Attorney Rondain.
Good morning, Karen. How are you today?
All right. I think first, let's start with where is Zaldico? Is he in Europe? Is he in Asia? Is he moving around? Where is he?
I have no idea. I've never asked him, and I still don't know, Karen.
Okay. Do you really have no idea, or you refuse to share where he is?
I have no idea. I have my suspicions, but I've never asked him because I didn't want to have to lie to anyone who asks me that question. So I
Okay.
never asked.
But are you able to communicate with him by phone?
Oh, yeah. Yes,
Okay.
really.
You
Regularly.
are. You are.
Yes.
Ano ba to? Regular phone? Satellite phone? Mahirap po yan.
Oh, no, I'm using my cell phone. Regular phone lang.
So you are. Okay. So you are regularly in touch, so to speak. Is that
Yes,
it?
I am.
All right.
That's correct.
Now, the president said that a lawyer of Zaldico approached, I guess Malakanyang, approached us and tried to blackmail us by saying that if we don't cancel his passport, he will stop releasing videos. Did you or anyone from Zaldico's team approach Malakanyang or the president's office?
Nako, yan na.
No, I did not. I don't know anyone in that office. But let me clarify that off the bat, no? Because I got messages for comment from the press yesterday, and I immediately reacted. And then a friend of mine, a close friend of mine from law school, asked me, "Is he alluding to you?" And I realized, oh, nga, I was not named, so maybe I acted prematurely. So let me say that if the palace was alluding to me, I did not approach the president
Okay.
or any of his men.
All
If
right.
it wasn't me, I'm sorry.
Does Zaldico have another lawyer in the Philippines?
Not to my knowledge, which is another reason why I reacted that way. Because as far as I know, I'm the only lawyer outside of my firm. Of course, other lawyers in my firm are also engaged, but none of them would do that, and none of them did do that.
So nobody approached the president or Malakanyang blackmailing him, asking not to cancel his passport.
No, it's a ridiculous proposition, because
Correct.
neither of us have anything to bargain for. I don't have the videos. I have no control over content. I have no control over the timing of the release. The palace doesn't have control over the passport cancellation. That's the prerogative of Sandigan Bayan. But why would two parties bargain over something, over two entities, two items that they don't control? It doesn't make sense.
Ano ba naman at nag-brown tayo ngayon kung di rin naka-brown yung si Saldi ko? Pagka hindi naglabas ng video ngayon si Araw si Saldi ko, papalit ako ng damit next video. Naka na Petrang Garapata, di naman ako mag-brown kasi alam ko na yan eh. Daily vlog na yan si si Saldi ko eh. Diba, ang labo ho nga naman kasi yung sinasabi ni Marcos Jr. Paano ka makikipag-deal sa addict, di ba? Mahirap po yun. Makipag-deal na kayo sa laseng, wag lang sa addict. Tignan nyo lahat ng nakipag-deal dyan sa mama na yan. O, unitim tayo dahil nga adik anong ginawa. Base kay Senator Amy Marcos. Adik sa kapangyarihan. Adik sa pagiging presidente. Kayo naman. Di naman adik sa droga. Adik sa pagiging presidente. Diba? Pero yung ako, yun ang ano ko, hindi adik siya sa kapangyarihan. Nalasing siya sa kapangyarihan. Pero yung pagka-adik na tinutukoy ni Amy Marcos, ibang usapan yun, ha? Yung adik na tinutukoy ni Amy Marcos, almusal daw ni Marcos Jr. Di umano, marijuana. Yun sa kanya. Sa akin naman, ang pagtingin ko, adik sa kapangyarihan, yung kanyang kapatid na yan. Yun, kayo talaga, oo. Malabo nun, alam mo nang naghahanap yung kliyente mo, nakafocus na yung mga bangag eh. Yung nakalock na yung target nila. Basta, Zaldico siya ang ating fall guide dito sa katarantaduhan na to. Alam mo na. Kasi ngayong oras na to, lahat ng pwedeng makasalba sa kanila, mailayo sa kanila usapan. Kung sakaling hindi ipakan sila, ganun din ho, yung magpa-fireback sa administrasyon nun. Bakit hindi pa kansilado pasaporte ni Zaldico? Bakit ganito? Bakit ganyan? Pinoprotect. Di ba? Lahat ho ng pwedeng gawin. At kung ako ang nasa kampo ni Zaldico, hindi na ho ako makikipag-deal. Alam nyo nang wala sa tamang kaisipan yung mama, makikipag-deal pa kayo. Ano ba sabi ng kapatid niya? Di umano, addict sa droga. Di ba? Makikipag-deal pa kayo dyan. Ilabas nyo na lang ang katotohanan. Ituloy-tuloy nyo na yan. Sabihin mo sa kliyente mo, Atty. Rondain, wag siya umuwi sa Pilipinas, mag-vlog na lang siya. Okay lang yan sa amin. Wala naman tandaan nyo mga kababayan, hindi naman sa wala na tayong tiwala sa ating justice system. Base sa kasalukuyang estado ng ating bansa, wala akong makakapagpaalis kay Marcos Jr. ngayong mga panahon na to. Wala. Nakakalungkot man hong ibalita sa inyo. Tanggapin nyo na akong katotohanan. Matatapos si Marcos Jr. ang kanyang termino. Gusto ng Pilipino yan eh. Ano magagawa natin? Gusto nila mayroong presidenteng adik base dito kay Senator Amy. Di base sa atin yan. Di ba? Wala tayong magagawa doon. Ganun ho talaga buhay. Hintayin natin yung proseso, yung panahon na kung saan papalitan na siya. Gusto siya ng mga Pilipino, magagawa natin. Kasi kung ayaw yan ng mga Pilipino, wala na ho tayong makikita pa na mas malala doon sa ilinabas ni Senator Amy Marcos at ilinabas ni Zaldico. Yun na ho ang sukdulan ng kasamaan na pwedeng gawin ng isang Pangulo. Sa manuwala ko kayo siya hindi. Di umano nagdodroga ba sa kanyang kapatid at napakatalamak na pagnanakaw sa kanyang administrasyon. Sukdulan ho yung dalawa na yun. Ngayon, pag ang taong bayan, sinabi nila na okay lang naman, walang problema. Okay lang na magka-addict na presidente base sa kanyang kapatid. Ha? Okay lang pala na magnakaw siya base kay Zaldico. Ika nga, the voice of the people is the voice of God. Ang magagawa natin. Kasi kung ayaw na naman taong bayan yan, lalabas sa kalsada. Diba? Pagkatapos ng INC, sabi ng INC, tapos na kami. Ano next move nyo? Ano plano nyo sa bayan ng Pilipino? Narinig nyo na, nakita nyo na lahat. Ano gagawin nyo? Ganon-ganon na lang. AFP, naambunan siguro sa mga maleta, tahimik. PNP, lalo naman hawak ni John Bigremoya. Judiciary, oral argument sa 2025 GAA, ano na? Yung PhilHealth, alam nilang mayroong problema kaya sinuoli nila. Ano gagawin natin? 2028, ganun lang naman yun. Tangkapin na ho natin, mag-move on na ho tayo. Kumbaga dito sa mga panahon na to, kung anong gusto ng isang bayan ng Pilipino, yun masusunod. Gusto nila magkaroon ng ading na presidente base si Senator Amy Marcos, so be it. Gusto nilang magnanakaw na administrasyon, so be it. Anyway, ano lang naman life goes on, ika nga. Kailangan hong umusad ng buhay, kailangan lumipas ng panahon. Hindi ho natin pwedeng pilitin ang gusto. Hindi natin pwedeng pilitin ang ayaw. Hindi natin pwedeng ipagpilitan yung kung anong Kung tayo tatanungin, gusto natin siya mag-resign. Hindi dahil, kahit hindi si Sara Duterte Vice President na, kahit si Leni Robredo, dapat siya mag-resign. Halimbawa, Presidente si Marcos Jr., si Leni ang Vice President. Una sa lahat, bakit kailangan niya mag-resign? Napakatalamak ng korupsyon. At di umano bangag siya, ayaw niya magpa-hair follicle test. Kahit hindi ko suportado si Leni, dahil yun ang nakalagay sa saligang batas, wala tayong magagawa. Hindi ko tayo pinglawon-dilawan dito. Kahit na si Martin Romualdez pa, so be it, walang problema. Yan ang nakalagay sa saligang batas eh. Nung nagbotohan tayo, binoto natin yan, nanalo yan, nag-agree tayo na pagka hindi na fit to lead itong isa, kailangan pumasok ng isa. Hindi yung pagkaayaw siya ng mga makakaliwa at mga pinklawan, dapat sabay sila mag-resign. Hindi ganun pinag-usapan. Kahit si Leni Robredo pa ang pumalit, okay lang, walang problema. Kung sakaling palisipikado na itong presidente at kailangan na siyang palitan, hindi ho tayo mananawagan dito na resign Marcos, resign Leni. Hindi naman ho tayo mga siraulo eh. Iwag ba dito sa mga pinklawan at dilawan na to? Mga talinis natin sa imada. Unahan ko na ho kayo kahit hindi si Sara Duterte presidente. Ipagpalagay na natin ang Vice President, napunta na tayo sa napakapangit na sitwasyon. Martin Romualdez, wala tayong magagawa. Kahit na pinsan niya ang House of Congressman na Martin Romualdez, ibang usapan yun kung sakali si Martin Romualdez, Vice President, hindi siya kasama sa nakawan na to. Pero kung kasama siya, dapat di siya mag-resign, siyempre. Ika nga, kung ano yung nakaayon dun sa sitwasyon na kailangan nating magdesisyon, yun ang ating susundin. Vice President, President, sabay silang naakusahang nagnakaw dito sa 2025 budget. Alam nga namang Marcos Jr. Hindi naman pwede yun. Dapat kasama si Martin kung sakaling mangyari yun.
So I would only
Grabe PH, na-miss mo ata magsalita kaya haba ng segue mo. Hindi ko na-miss nagsalita kasi kailangan natin magsalita.
assume that he was misinformed. I certainly didn't call him directly. I don't know how. I don't know him. He doesn't know me.
Okay, to set the record straight right now, charges have been filed against Zaldico. There's an order to cancel his passport. But has his passport been canceled?
As of yesterday at close of business, Karen, I have not received any order to cancel his passport. In fact, one of the divisions at the Sandigan Bayan, the 5th, I think, sent an order giving us 5 days to comment to the motion to cancel the passport. The 5 days
Okay.
have not commenced to run.
Now, is Zaldico even using his Philippine passport to travel? Because if he is, the irony is it would be easy to find him anywhere he is in the world. Because by getting data from his passport, you would know where it was stamped. You would see entry points. So gamit po ba niya ang Philippine passport niya? Or does Zaldico have another passport?
I don't know. I assume that gamit niya yung passport niya. And I agree with the rest of your question. Easy for him to be tracked if he is using, if he's using his passport. I don't know if he has another passport.
All
I
right.
have no reason to believe that he does.
Okay, because if he's using his Philippine passport, then frankly speaking, the Philippine authorities would have known where he was already weeks from now, months from now.
I guess, yeah. I don't know how their intel network works, but I guess, yeah. I would agree with you.
Because you'd have to stamp the passport at an entry point,
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
right? Okay, all right. Now let's talk about the videos of Zaldico.
Ayan.
How many videos will he be releasing?
I don't know. I speculate that there are more. And the basis of that speculation is that from our conversations, I know the entire story. And what has been released isn't complete. I don't know whether he intends to release others, but I know there are more stories to tell. Now, Also, I think he did say at the last video yesterday that he has others. He did confirm this. I haven't sat down really to listen to the video, but I remember hearing that he has other statements to make.
Okay.
So I
Is-
don't know, but I assume.
All right. Now, the first one, let's talk about this, is Zaldicong had photos of maletas, no, with
Yes.
dates on them. So, you've seen how netizens react. Ang tanong nila is, how do you know that it actually has money inside? How do you know it was actually delivered to the address or the person he claims? Does he have more regarding that particular expose?
I think so, because when I first saw the evidence, I was convinced. Of course, he told me that there was cash inside the suitcases. I didn't peek inside the suitcases. So I assume yes, because I remember being convinced. And I believe him. I believe him, first and foremost. If you refuse to believe him, there's nothing I can say or do to change your mind.
But what do you mean, sir, na that you didn't peek inside the suitcases? By the time you came in, the money would allegedly have been delivered already.
Correct.
So you would
Correct.
have to see photos or videos of Zaldico opening the suitcases to prove there's money inside.
Correct. Correct.
Nakita
I
niyo
was
po ba
speaking-
yun, sir?
No, I was
hindi
speaking
po.
figuratively. I was
Okay.
speaking figuratively.
Oo.
Kasi I
Pero-
didn't see any photos of open suitcases.
But does he have those photos?
I didn't see any. I
Oo.
don't know if it does, but I didn't see any.
But is Zaldico really able to prove that that amount of money that he claims was really delivered to former Speaker Martin Romualdez or to
Yes.
President Marcos Jr.? Does he have
Yes.
enough evidence?
He does. Yes. That's
And what
categorical.
kind of evidence would that be? Is it a photograph of a person receiving the money? Is it a person signing it? Is it a recorded message?
Well, you've seen the photograph, so he has photographic evidence. He has documentary evidence. He's got receipts. And he's got testimonial evidence.
Nako.
Of course, people are
Magulat,
saying,
ha?
and they're correct, that his evidence, his statements are not admissible in a court of law at this time. But once he goes under oath, then it would be admissible. So
Okay.
yes, he has testimonial evidence.
All
He
right.
will have testimonial evidence.
Oo, so you believe he has enough evidence. So ang tanong ng marami, sir, considering how explosive his expose is, why isn't it that he's gone to any Philippine embassy, had his testimony notarized, made it into a formal affidavit? Why isn't he doing this just yet?
He doesn't have to just yet. Because people have to understand, no? He's not trying to initiate a judicial proceeding. He just wants to, remember what he said in the first video, sana hindi ako mamatay bago masabi ko sa inyo lahat. So the closest analogy I can give you, without going into, without going into the details, no, is it's a dead man's declaration. Here's the declaration of someone who fears impending death, and hopefully it's admissible later just in case something happens to him, because he really fears that his life is at risk. Now, that is admissible as evidence later if something does happen to him. But for purposes of initiating judicial proceeding, no, it is not enough. Is it sufficient to initiate a criminal investigation, which is the prior stage? No, yes, it is.
Okay,
So
so
it doesn't have to be under oath.
it means this is part of a legal strategy.
No, he did this on his own. That he said that I'm afraid I'm going to get killed anytime now, so the people should know. I mean, if only to clear my name to the extent that it will work to that. It will work to that effect.
Okay, Attorney Okay, you are not aware who is with him. Is his wife with him? Are his kids with him? Is anyone giving him advice? I mean, clearly on how he's writing it, he's not recording all of this in a day.
I assume not. I assume that he is not. But I am not helping him. Like I said,
You
I have
are
no control
not
over
helping
content.
him.
No.
You
No,
are
if I were
not.
helping him, if I were helping him, the presentation would be more logical, more chronological. Tama naman yung observation ng iba, na patalon-talon, di ba? From 25 to 24 to 23 to 25. I wouldn't have done it that way. There would be less questions if I had done it my way. But that just goes to show that I had no hand in it.
Okay, but essentially, he is your client. What kind of
Yes.
advice are you giving him, attorney?
I'm telling him what his exposures are. I'm telling him what his options are. I'm telling him what the law is, what the consequences of what he will say are, what the consequences of what they say are, things like that. But I'm also giving him a general overview and a general strategic line, but I can't discuss those with you, Karen.
Oh, okay. Now, let's start with his first video. In his first video, he says essentially that former Speaker Martin Romualdez asked him not to come home and claims that the president would protect him. Do you remember? This was in the
Yes.
first video, right? In the first few series. Does he have text messages, phone recordings to prove that the former speaker really called him?
I don't remember if he has. I don't think he has recordings. Text. I think so. No? Because
Okay.
he showed me the evidence piecemeal. I didn't see a whole batch. But I remember that there were text messages. Yes. Not
Okay.
sure. I'm not completely sure.
Oo. So, yun, totoo yun. Now, does Zaldico remember Orly Goteza? Did he
Yes.
hear that testimony? Did he say anything about Goteza's testimony?
He basically validated. I don't know if he heard the whole thing. I'm not sure if I heard the whole thing, but he basically validated what Mr. Gutesa said.
He
Because
said it
he
was
said
true.
so. He said so in one of the videos. Gutesa was tasked to make the deliveries with his two other EAs, Paul and Mark.
Okay, so he stands by that. So he says Guteza was telling the truth.
Pretty much, yes.
Okay, now, he also, what was another explosive conversation was allegedly Budget Secretary Mina Pangandaman calling him, saying the president wants 100 billion pesos worth of projects inserted. Nandun si Yusek Adrian, alam na niya yun, di ba? Tapos tinawagan daw niya si Speaker, sabi ni Speaker, ganun talaga. In effect,
Yes.
the president gets what he wants. Kumbaga, Zaldico gave a whole conversation of it, right?
Yes.
So the palace has denied this. Why would the president need to insert through the BICAM? Why not through the NEP? Did you ask Zaldico about this?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Because I was curious. That was a fair question. No? He said because if they had put it in the NEP, it would have been very obvious that infrastructure was exceeding education, which would have been unconstitutional. And he also said na edi halatang-halata sila if they put it in the NEP. Because in the insertion, it would have been hidden.
Okay. Now, Attorney Rondain, what many felt was a weakness in his testimony was when he said, wala akong kinuha dito. Zaldico made himself appear that he was innocent, that he was not inserting, he didn't get a kickback.
Yes.
I'm sure you caught that. What was
Yes.
your reaction to that? Why did he have to add that?
Again, Karen, I have no control over content. So, as I've said before, I let my witnesses tell their story. But I know what you're trying to say, na it diminishes his credibility. But, see, I've explained this before. In the world of public opinion, where hard evidence doesn't matter, di ba? It's sufficient for us to speculate and to surmise that if this then that. That's fine. But I don't live in that world. I live in a world where only hard evidence matters. So I'm not diminishing the value of public opinion, no? But I don't have that luxury when I'm working a case. So if you're asking me, it's not believable. Oh, sige, in the world of public opinion, it's not believable. I get it. That's your opinion. You don't believe. But in the world where I live, in the world where courts function under rules of evidence, that's enough for me.
Okay.
And it should
So,
be for everyone as well.
but is Zaldico saying he did not get a kickback from the 100 billion, but it didn't
Categorically.
mean he wasn't inserting and getting kickbacks elsewhere? Would that be fair?
It's not an issue yet, so I would not answer that. Now, if they have proof, or if anyone is willing to accuse him, then that's another story. We'll get to that. Again, in my world, we're talking about evidence, not speculation.
All right. Now, Senator Ping Lacson has spoken and said that the president knew nothing about it. In effect, he said the undersecretaries were on their own, collecting for the president, in effect, asking for insertions using the president's name. What are your thoughts on that? And did Zaldico have a reaction to that?
No, we haven't spoken about that, but here we go again. Let me wear different hats. No, in the world of public opinion, I get it, but I don't play politics. I play lawyer. If you want me to play lawyer, and with respect to Senator Lacson, he's not competent because he's not with the president 24 hours a day. You see the distinction?
Okay.
Wala ka naman dun eh. How do you know? How can you certify the action, the overt actions, or the state of mind of a person you were not with when it happened?
Tanong ko lang,
Lawyer.
Attorney Rondain, the alleged deliveries to Malakanyang, right? Both Yusek Bernardo has his own version, and then Zaldico has his own version as well. Would Zaldico be able to name people who allegedly accepted the cash, the money, the maletas?
Yes, he would. I don't remember if he has, but I know that he will be able to if he hasn't already. Yes.
Okay.
He has receipts. And
Yes,
he, remember, yes, and he made the personal delivery, remember? He said 1 billion.
Oo. But what kind of receipts would this be? Like an acknowledgement receipt?
Yes.
A signature? Paano po yun, sir?
Acknowledgement receipt, yes.
Oo. At na nakalagay doon na parang ilang maleta, ilang bilyon, tas may pipirmang tao.
Yes. Nakita ko.
Nakita po ninyo yun.
Yes.
At yung taong ito, malinaw kung kaninong lagda po yun?
I don't remember that. But again, I have to believe my client. He said, na ito was received for this, ito was received for that. So I have to believe him. Credibility na lang, no? Whether we believe him or not under the rules of the court.
Okay. Now, does Zaldico in any way, in doing all of this, does he actually want to be a witness against Martin Romualdez or against the president? Is that the end goal here?
I don't think he wants to be a witness. I don't think he wants to volunteer to be a witness. But if someone is summoned by subpoena, he has no choice.
Okay.
But eventually, when he testifies, when he wants to give his defense, he has to testify.
All right. Now, does Zaldico plan to evade arrest? So I want to ask you this. I think right now, is he on blue notice? I'm sure
I
you...
don't know.
Okay, you're not aware. So if a warrant of arrest is issued against him, which it has been, so the government would most likely ask the cooperation of the Interpol or the assistance of the Interpol. Ano po ba ang plano ni Zaldico? There are some individuals who have actually presented themselves to the embassy. John Vic Remulla told me, like I think SunWest employees, merong nasa New Zealand, may nasa New York, they presented themselves, they surrendered. Will Zaldico present himself, surrender, and come home, or he plans to evade arrest?
At this time, give me a chance to fight it. Give me a chance to fight the warrants of arrest, because I've always maintained that the charges or the cases should not have been filed because of walang probable cause. So give me a chance to fight that. Let's not discuss the merits because I can't. They're already in court, the cases. That's not evading arrest. That's enforced. That's exercising your rights to resist. If you're asking in the context of whether he will fight it physically, he will not. He's not going to shoot it out with anyone.
So you think physically he won't be surrendering himself and he won't come home?
No, because I don't want him to waive our options at this time.
And by
Ang
doing
feeling
this,
ko, without going into the merits, no? Ang feeling ko, unwarranted yung warrant of arrest. But give me a chance to argue that.
okay, ang tanong ko lang, Attorney Rondain, under the law, at this point, would he be considered a fugitive already?
No, he would not, because he didn't flee the jurisdiction to escape a prosecution.
Oh, so hindi pa. So kapag let's say ito,
Again,
Oo.
Karen, we're getting dangerously close to sub judice, no? So
Okay.
let's not talk about the merits of the case.
Okay, okay. Kasi I think just for the public to remember, the warrant was issued in relation to a project in Mindoro that was allegedly substandard and that SunWest was the contractor. Zaldico is the founder of SunWest. The government claims they've proven that there were links still between SunWest, the company itself, the project, and Zaldico. Your thoughts on that?
It's public knowledge that he divested when he was elected as congressman, or shortly thereafter. I'm not sure about the timing. So he is no longer a stockholder. He has no pecuniary interest in SunWest. I've said that before, so it cannot be sub judice. So no, the government is wrong. He does not derive any benefit from any SunWest contract, and he cannot therefore be liable for any wrong that might have been committed, which I don't concede. He's not criminally liable for any wrong that SunWest might have committed. That's as
Now-
far as I can go.
Oo. Tinatanong Attorney Rondain ng ilan kung ba't nagkaroon ng lakas ng loob si Zaldico magsalita. You said it's a dead man's testimony. You have a point there, right? It's a dead
Yes.
man's testimony.
Yes.
But is there a political bloc that has already approached him, right? Are there sectors that are powerful, that are backing him up right now, that has given him this level of confidence?
No, categorically, no. No one has approached him. He hasn't made the deal with anyone who's doing this on his own out of fear of impending death.
Does Zaldico plan to wait it out until the next elections?
No, the strategy is purely legal. We'll fight this out legally, and that shouldn't be affected by anything political. Doesn't matter who's sitting in Malakanyang.
Okay, so purely legal, but then when it comes to purely legal, he will do it from abroad.
To the extent that I can protect him from an unlawful incarceration, an unjust incarceration, yes.
All right. Now, Attorney Rondain, from former Speaker Martin Romualdez to President Marcos Jr., Zaldico now moves to the whole family. He mentions now Congressman Sandro Marcos. He implicates the First Lady, the First Lady's brother in a rice and onion cartel. I mean, does this help Zaldico at all? It seems to be already a testimony just against the whole family.
It's a testimony of the truth. So, let the chips fall where they will.
All right. Now, does he have proof, for example, right?
Oh,
He
yeah.
says, he does. Because he says this may be painful to hear, but this is the truth. The First Family itself is involved in these corrupt systems. From the president to the First Lady, they are the ones who dictate, etc., etc. Meron ba siyang pruweba na halimbawa ang First Lady involved doon sa cartel?
Yes, nakita ko na. Text messages. Nakita ko yun.
Nako! Mabigat ho yan mga kababayan. Nagulat kayo, no? Kala nyo, hindi na ho tayo magsasalita, no? Mga ebidensya, text message, ha? Laban dito kay Liza Araneta Marcos. Baka yun ang mga isusunod ni Zaldico.
Remember.
Okay, so clearly you have Zaldico who's preserved text messages, requests, ang mga utos, nasa kanya lahat ito, sir.
The request utos, di ako sure, no? Again, Karen, I saw yung evidence ng na hindi complete, pero labo-labo, let me say that.
Okay.
So I didn't memorize each and every one. But yung general effect, yung overall effect sa akin, okay, this part is proven, this part is proven, this part is proven.
Now, Zaldico also claims that in a span of, I'm presuming, 3 years from the time President Marcos was voted into office, he says he has allegedly given a total of 50 billion. Tama ba ito, sir?
50, yes, 50 plus.
52 to 56 billion pesos.
Something like that.
Right? Kasi ang sabi po niya, ang utos is mag-release, mag-deliver ng 2 billion pesos a month. Minsan hindi daw po nabubuo.
Correct.
Right? Ang sabi niya, so I'm presuming kasi the land bank releases money, right? Coming from the hearings, the land bank will release cash, and then from the cash, it's given right away to the project contractor or proponent, the DPWH. Kasi buo mag-release eh. Tama, attorney,
Okay.
no?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Hindi ko
All right.
alam yung procedure.
How can Zaldico prove that it has reached over 50 billion, the alleged deliveries to the former speaker and the president's family?
Oh, I can only surmise that it's simple arithmetic. He has records, so he just added item 1 to item 2 to item 3, etc.
Oo. So yun na po yun. Parang may records po siya.
Yes.
Oo. Would Zaldico's proof be as strong as the evidence against Janet Napoles, linking Jinggoy Estrada, linking Bong Revilla? Do you remember this? Of course,
No,
eventually it was dismissed, but but at the end of the day, it was enough to convict.
I can't tell you because I'm not familiar with the evidence in the Napoles cases. This is what I'm saying. I have my speculations, but I don't know the actual evidence submitted and considered by the court. So I can't answer your question, sorry.
All right. Now, sir,
Ayun na nga mga kababayan, dito na natatapusin ang ating reaction video dito sa naging interview nitong si Atty. Rondain dito kay Ma'am Karen Davila. So Luis, maraming salamat po sa pag-support sa page update. Mag-iingat po kayong lahat. Mahal natin Pilipinas.